2002, the singer Sparkle, whose real name is Stephanie Edwards, claimed her niece was the underage girl in that infamous sex video featuring R. Kelly. Well, although a jury acquitted R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly now credits Sparkle with really being one of the first to shine a light on some of his alleged abuses.
You better be careful what you say to me.
In 1998, Be Careful, Sparkle's duet with R. Kelly, was the #1 R&B hip-hop song for 6 weeks.
But now you don't even respect me.
But about 4 years later, their professional relationship crumbled amid accusations Kelly was sexually abusing Sparkle's then 14-year-old niece.
I was the first person who spoke up and out against him, and I did it alone.
Sparkle says she initially wanted Kelly to help her niece become a rap artist.
I didn't just throw my niece to the wolves. I introduced my entire family to Robert, not just my niece. My sister and my brother-in-law brought her down to the studio.
You talk about in the docuseries feeling guilty to the point where you choked up and you cried.
I should have never introduced my family.
Why do you still blame yourself?
I just feel partially responsible for the introduction.
What's up?
She says she became concerned when her niece started showing up at Kelly's studio unaccompanied. Sparkle claims she even called Child Protective Services. Her worst fears, she says, were confirmed when she saw a video of what she believed was Kelly and her niece engaged in a sex act.
The guy comes over, he shows me the first few seconds of the tape, and it's her. I don't need to see any more.
Sparkle was a key prosecution witness at Kelly's trial for child pornography, but her niece, her sister, and her brother-in-law, who had become Kelly's guitarist, refused to testify. Kelly was acquitted in 2008.
I was kind of ostracized, if you will.
From your family?
Yes.
Is it your understanding that people in your family settled or had some sort of agreement with R. Kelly?
I don't know if any money was exchanged, you know, from Robert to them to shut up, or if they signed something. I don't know. If he threatened them. I don't know anything. They're not talking.
You're not sure if your niece is with R. Kelly, but are you concerned about her safety if you think she still interacts with him on some level?
Of course I am, because mentally, the girls, he's got them brainwashed. I'm really scared of that.
R. Kelly's attorney, Steve Greenberg, told CBS News Sparkle's claims were absurd. Sparkle is using her rejected allegations to try and jumpstart her failed career, he said. It is beyond transparent.
How much of the Me Too movement played in your decision to speak out?
I wish they were along for the ride way back when, in 2001, when I came up. I feel sometimes that black women, we don't get the same, you know, notoriety or interaction, so to speak, as our white counterparts. And I wanted that to change.
What do you think's so different about this moment culturally now?
They're believing now. They're listening more.
What do you want to happen? What's next?
I don't know what's next, but I hope that Robert gets help. He really needs to get help, and then they can send him off to jail.
Well, Sparkle released a new single titled We Are Ready around the time the Lifetime docuseries began airing. In it, she sings about how she will no longer suffer in silence. R. Kelly has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing, and no new criminal charges have been filed against him. Nora?
All right, Jerika, thank you so much.